Hi again, guys. Now it's time for us to study our vocabulary section of our lesson. So we are on page 984. Okay, we're going to study time linkers. So our first exercise is we read the story and complete it with the words in the list. The words are when, as soon as, then, until, and while. So let's read the story together. When I was a child, I was never interested in nature. One day, my aunt gave me a book called Birding on Borrowed Time by a woman named Phoebe Snetzinger. She gave it to me. I was a little disappointed. It didn't seem very exciting, but my aunt made me promise to read it. So I did. And I loved it. It was so interesting. Blank again. I was reading the book. I completely forgot about time. In fact, I didn't do anything else. I'd finish it. No TV, no gaming, nothing. I had finished the book. I went out and bought myself a pair of binoculars. And that's how my interest in birdwatching started. Okay, so we need to fill the gaps, fill the blanks with when, as soon as, then, until, and while. So, let's see. When I was a child, I was never interested in nature. Okay. One day, my aunt gave me a book. When one day, my aunt gave me a book. No. As soon as, no. Then one day my aunt gave me a book called Birding on Borrowed Time. Yeah, possible. Until one day my aunt gave me a book called Birding on Borrowed Time. Well, it could be. While one day, no, impossible. So it could be then or until. But it's not until. Why not? Because generally use until with another action happening. For example, we're going to see one example below. Don't worry. So, let's see. I was never interested in nature. Then, one day my aunt gave me a book called Birding on Borrowed Time by a woman named Phoebe Snetzinger. She gave, alright. As soon as she gave it to me, no. Until she gave it to me, no. While she gave it to me, I was a little disappointed. No. When she gave it to me, I was a little disappointed. It didn't seem very exciting, but my aunt made me promise to read it. So I did. And I loved it. It was so interesting. It was so interesting. As soon as I was reading the book, no. Until I was reading the book, no. While I was reading the book, we studied while in the other lessons a while ago. I completely forgot about time. In fact, I didn't do anything else. I didn't do anything else until I finished it. So that's what I wanted to explain to you before. So we use until when we have two actions. So I didn't call my mom until I arrived home. Okay, so I didn't do anything else until I'd finish it. No TV, no gaming, nothing. As soon as while, capital letter, as soon as I had finished the book, I went out and bought myself a pair of binoculars. That's how my interest in bird watching started. Let's check. Yeah, that's it, guys. So that's the beginning for us in time linkers. We use these expressions to connect parts of our story. Exercise 2. Match the parts of the sentence. I never really liked Danny until, okay, as soon as I saw John's face, when we got home after school, while I was riding my bike, I read the whole letter. Then, okay, I never really liked Danny until we did our homework immediately. Yeah, no, let's see. Until I saw it wasn't for me. Until I realized we have a lot of common. Yeah, maybe. Until I knew he was really worried. Until I noticed something was wrong with it. I never really liked Annie until I realized we have a lot in common. As soon as I saw John's face, we did our homework immediately. No, doesn't make sense. I saw it wasn't for me. No. I knew he was really worried. Okay. I noticed something was wrong with it. Not with it, but with him it would be possible, but not with it. So as soon as I saw John's face, I knew he was really worried. When we got home after school, we did our homework immediately. Let's see. While I was riding my bike, I noticed something was wrong with the bike. And I read the whole letter. Then I saw it wasn't for me. Let's check. That's good. Good job, guys. All right, so still on page 94, we have a third activity, third exercise. How many sentences can you make that are meaningful for you? So again, personal answers. While I was walking to school this morning, I stopped by at McDonald's to have some coffee. Okay. The first thing I did when I arrived home yesterday was take a shower. First thing I did when I arrived home yesterday was take a shower. I had never eaten mine until, and number 4, as soon as I learned how to swim, play the guitar, etc., etc. And I heard my favorite singer for the first time in 1998. Then I started buying lots of CDs. Some examples that are true for you. Okay? So, alright guys, this is a vocabulary section, the first vocabulary section for Unit 10. Don't miss our next videos about grammar again and vocabulary again. Alright? See you later.